Terry's Eating Places by Terence Gallagher, Chapter 11, Christmas at Trulock Road. Once or twice a year we would go to Caledonian Road Market. One of the visits certainly be on the run-up to Christmas. In former times the market had been huge, occupying a space bounded by York Way, North Road, Caledonian Road and Market Road. Then it was a large live cattle market. Even in the 30s the market was very large. All the stalls were lit by portable gas lamps. Everything was on offer: clothing, bric-a-brac, kitchenware, toys and food of all sorts. It would take some 90 minutes to browse round the market, where the goods were offered at prices below what one would expect from the local shops in Tottenham. It was something like Aladdin's cave. It was magic. And although we probably spent very little, the sight and sound of the market left an indelible memory. I suspected as I got older that it was here that our presents were bought. By today's standards we received little at Christmas by way of individual presents, but in retrospect I wonder how my parents afforded what we did get. We were an optimistic family. We didn't hang up Christmas stockings, we hung up pillowcases. On Christmas Day, the opening of pillowcases was an early priority. We didn't wait for Christmas dinner or some other artificial deadline. We opened them as soon as we were awake. Christmas time was a period when we made use of the parlour. Normally, it was unused except for high days and holidays. At Christmas, a fire would be lit. We would all assemble there for the unloading of the pillowcases. There were only 4 seats, a settee with a matching armchair, plus the piano stool. Yes, we had an upright piano, but nobody in the house could play it. As a result of the shortage of seating, some were sat on the floor. Grandfather would poke his head round the door to see what was going on. We would get a small article of clothing like a scarf, socks or gloves. Then there'd be boiled sweets and toffees, and a toy, like a clockwork tank or car. These last items were treasured for years until the spring broke. In addition, we would drink Tizer or lemonade, something that's not routine at other times. The greatest gift was a small train set, a clockwork loco, 2 carriages and a circular set of lines. Towards the end of the 30s, my older brothers were working, and they would contribute to the toys, usually something they themselves could play with. Each year there would be addition to the train set, sometimes by buying new track or rolling stock, sometimes receiving second-hand pieces from friends. Eventually there was a discussion about whether to buy the Princess Elizabeth Hornby locomotive or a more modest 442. In the event, it was decided to go for the cheaper one. On Christmas Day the family gathered for a dinner of roast chicken, a capon, pork and roast potatoes with Brussels sprouts. Afterwards we all listened to the King's broadcast on the wireless. At Christmas there'd be a bottle of Crabbie's ginger wine, and all have a small glass to celebrate the great day. It was traditional that my father should be served with the parson's nose on the chicken, but what pleasure he had in eating it I did not discover until I tried it myself many years later. My dad would not eat the pork. We all had a goodly portion of Christmas pudding and some cream.